don't have the first reaction of seeing that person and saying, man, I got to go over there because I really like her. I liked him. If you don't have that reaction, don't hire the person. I know you're running out of time.
More minutes.
What are you going to do? Not invite me back?
No.
So, all right. The next speaker is from Google. She has infinite money. What do you care? So, my 11th point, and I'm really going to go over time. I'm giving you a bonus to my friends at TIE. This is the 11th point. Don't let the bozos grind you down. They're going to try to grind you down. They're going to tell you it can't work, won't work. We don't need another search engine to Google. We don't need another search engine. Who thought we needed another search engine in 1995? I didn't. Don't let these bozos grind you down. There are two kinds of bozos. Slovenly, disgusting, stinky, nerdy, dandruff-covered loser of a person. That bozo says you can't succeed. It's easy to ignore that bozo. You look at that bozo, you say, why should I believe you? You're a loser. That's not the dangerous bozo. The dangerous bozo is skinny, dresses in black, drives a German car, Breitling watch, plays ice hockey, Macintosh PowerBook. You know, that's the dangerous bozo. That's the dangerous bozo. Because when that bozo tells you that you can't succeed, won't succeed, it's not necessary. You might be tempted to believe that bozo. Let me give you some documented bozosity to show you how dangerous bozosity is. I think there's a world market for maybe 5 computers. Thomas Watson, chairman of IBM, allegedly said this in 1943. 5 computers in the world. I have 5 computers in my house. I have all the computers Thomas Watson anticipated. There's no reason why anybody would want a computer in their home. Ken Olsen, founder of DEX, did this in 1977. How many have a computer in your house? I don't know why. Why don't you just drive down to the office and use Quicken on a mini computer? And then my final bozosity is my own bozosity. It's too far to drive, and I don't see how it can be a business. I said this to Michael Moritz from Sequoia Capital when he asked me, would you like to interview for the position of CEO of Yahoo? I told him this. At the time, my wife and I were married. Oh, obviously we're married. That's why she was my wife. My wife and I were living in San Francisco. We had one child, my son. My second son was in beta. In other words, she was pregnant. And I didn't want to drive from San Francisco to Menlo Park every day. It was like an hour each way. And I looked at what they were doing. It was a collection of Jerry Yang and David Filo's favorite websites. How can that be a business? Unproven team, unproven technology, unproven business model. Besides that, it was great. So I said this. Now, let's suppose I didn't say this. Let's suppose I took the interview. Let's further suppose I got the CEO job. Then let's be conservative. Let's say that I lasted only 2 years of a 4-year vesting period. Peter Principal kicked its ass, kicked my ass. 2 years into it, the board says, Guy, you've done a great job, but we now need real adult supervision. We need someone from New York or Los Angeles who's worked with big media, who can take Yahoo to the next step. So we're firing you today. And I would have said, I hope you understand, I'm not a bitter, litigious person, but I am Asian American. You cannot fire me. Right? You try to fire me. It's just like pulling me off stage. You try. Let me ask you something. If Schwarzenegger went 8 minutes over, would you pull him off stage?
Absolutely.
All right. And I guarantee you, I'm giving them more information than Schwarzenegger gave. So, okay, so now they try to fire me. I tell them you can't fire me. This is California. I'm Asian American. You piss me off, there'll be little Japanese ladies picketing in front of Yahoo's offices. So now they go into executive session. They come back and they say, all right, Guy, you're right. Let's not make this a big brouhaha legal battle. What do you want? I'd say, well, I'm 2 years into my vesting. Just give me 4 years vesting and I'll walk away happy. By my calculation, this answer cost me $2 billion. Now, $2 billion here, $2 billion there. After a while, you don't need to work anymore, right? If I had done this today, I would own the San Jose Sharks. I would own the San Jose Sharks. So, I've been thinking about this for 10 years now. Why was I so stupid? And I'm thinking about it, and I've come to this conclusion. I did the right thing for the love of my wife, for being there when my 2 boys were growing up. Now I have 4 children. To be there, not working 80 hours a week, not commuting 2 hours a day. I did the right thing for my family. Right. This explains 1 billion. It's the 2nd billion that pisses me off. Pardon all my French today. It's the 2nd billion. The 2nd billion because I was a bozo. I could not see. I had Ken Olsen disease. Ken Olsen, I don't know, he's really getting angry. Ken Olsen, what are you, Democrat? Ken Olsen couldn't see the next curve. I thought that Yahoo was part of the personal computer curve, not the next curve, the internet. I too was a bozo. Don't let the bozos go. They're really. Now it's 2 on 1. All right, so this is really my last slide. If you want more information like this, I have a blog, blog.guykawasaki.com. If you want a copy of this presentation, it's Gene@garage.com. Just send her an email. We'll send you a PDF. If you can't open the PDF and you're on Windows, tough luck. And finally, my stock photography was my buddies from Calgary, iStock Photo, and I'm obviously being pulled off. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.